Hello my friends, Natasha with Natasha'Scrapbookorner, and today I'm coming to you with another project. And this is, if you're watching this video, that means the recipient received it. This is for our sweet June, Miss June here on YouTube, and I'll pop the link below to her channel. She's just amazing lady, very inspiring, and she used to craft a lot, but lately because of the health issues she is not doing that much. So for her birthday, which is already belated birthday, so happy birthday June, she asked for a fabric page or piece of fabric, something that could be lightweight and easy to ship. So I created for her and I don't know the format of it. So she asked not larger than A4 and mine is way smaller, so that's that. And I made for her a flower. So that is the fabric that I used on the page, and I was following Mary's DC Scrap and Rooster tutorial, and I wrapped it like that, and I backed up it with a felt circles, which you can find at an Escape if it's still open. Depending on when the package arrives. So yeah. And the bow, those satin bows and doilies, you can find that all at an Escape if you want, you know, that. And I put for her a little, few little pieces. This is one of those ribbons, printed ribbons, and applique, and a cut of a wedding trim in there. And I put the tulle and different bow in here. So I think the packaging is quite nice, and it makes it really good presentation. Okay, so now to the project itself. Okay, Diana, I warned you. You wanted the black page, you didn't want the color. So this page is going to Miss June. So the base for the page is this cotton fabric that I used for making flowers. Then I printed, I do believe they're 5x7 images that I pulled out of internet, and this one is cafe. Cakes, Parisian cafe, and it says 194 biscuiteers, blah blah blah. So I'm not really French. I don't know how to, read French. Just a second. So here it is, this Parisian cafe. On the top, I picked up one of those Michael's canvas embellishments, and I used two of those. One is, the post stamp with the Eiffel Tower. And that one is also kind of like a post, like 2-cent post. So I thought that would be like, like a little letter type of thing. And then I used black and ivory lace, which is from my stash. And I just gathered it all around the page. in here I added snippet of Artie's One Little Dreamer trim, and in here I added some Venice lace from my stash, and I had a trim of half bow from an SK, so I used that half and tucked it underneath of this image Take a Picture. And this was a set of earring gifted to me, I don't know, either Trish or Diana. And I used this beautiful floral spray from my stash, and following the example on this beaded trim, I put some half flatback pearls in the flower centers in here, and on the bottom I decided to frame that image of cafe, and I use this trim, and that is one of the new arrivals at NSK, so I used it all the way around, and again decorated the tops with this pink flatback pearls, and here is this full bow which comes as a trim at NSK. So and the image itself, I added more cushioning inside there, so it would be like really warped and standing off the page. And the awning, I purchased like a flat fat quarters at Walmart, and they had this narrow, you know, stripped fabric there in the piece, and it comes like different, you know, different fabrics. And on top of that I put pearlized trim to kind of decorate. So what I actually did, I created a stencil or template of the original awning, because right there you can see the end of it, out of paper. I cut along this sign, and when I sewed together that awning, I tucked the end underneath of this sign, underneath of the fabric, and then I covered it with a pearl. So that's how I made this kind of 3D effect. So here it is, one more time, close up. Oh, and this one is Take a Picture. That's from one of those Michaels, again, stamped collection. Alright, so we are getting inside of cafe, and when we are getting out of cafe, we are on another side of that street or building. Yes, we are. So that is the second image with a big door, and it's antique shop, and they have Eiffel Tower flower pot, and they have the bicycle standing in front, so it's really pretty. And this particular image I made into a pocket. So, and I put the goodies in there. Well, let me show you. So this is the main fabric. I love that dot I have no idea where I purchased it. So, and here I put together one of this Michael sets, so I mixed all different ones in here, and I doubled on the doily, which is okay. And in here I put a bunch of goodies from NSK, little snippets, this and that, and this baggie that also is from NSK, and you buy a set of 10 of those. So those are really cute gifty bags, especially for Parisian theme. So in here I used the same cream lace from my stash, and instead of black I added pink one. And so I started from the bottom of the page, gathering around the frame and bringing it inside, and I had plenty enough to curl it in the flower center. And I put one of the wired handmade flower centers that Roseanne sent me. And then I used this trim as a, you know, like decor, like on the side, the roses are blooming, and I added the NSK ribbon rolled roses. And in here you have another bow, which, as I said, it comes in a trim of yard, and I framed with more of this beautiful lace from NSK here and here. And actually I had a little bit left. Let me show you how much out of yard. So I have I don't know which side is right. They are sewed the same. So there is this trim, and I have over 15 inches left from the yard, so that trim goes quite a long way. And again, I decorated with the flat back pearls here and there to combine the pages. And in the basket right here, those are applique rosettes that Roseanne gifted me. So Roseanne, I opened your hoard vault and I loving it. So, and again, you see this fabric in here, and on the original picture they do have curtains and awning on the picture. So I just actually, you know, went and made it dimensional. So I basically decorated the sides with a trim, with a very skinny trim. For the awning I used this cotton fabric for the base, and that striped paper on top. And I wetted the fabric, and I gathered it and dried it when it was crinkled to make that, you know, effect, that crinkly effect. The same I did with the curtains. I cut wider piece of fabric, not just a little strip, and I crinkled wet fabric and let it dry, and then I just secured with the adhesive here and there, but in some places it's still flexible. So, but when it's gathered like that, it gives that nice, very nice dimensional look. And the awning, instead of becoming round one, how it's on the picture, it turned into a bow to my eye, so which made this even more cuter. So there you go, Miss June. I hope you like it. Diana, you need your beep, and that's it. There is no hope, there is no help. So yeah, that's it. And it's wonderful that you can put the goodies in. And yeah, so let me show you one more time on the other side. And she actually can, you know, maybe put it into the book. Not really. I didn't left nothing really, because she didn't really specify the size. So Miss June, you're gonna need to come up with the hinges for this one, or just use it as a wall hanging, just, you know, on the some beautiful hanger per se. So there is the Parisian Cafe page. And again, happy birthday, sweet June, and I hope you like it. I hope June likes it, and I hope you liked it and get inspired. So I'll talk to you later. Stay tuned for the pictures. Bye bye.